Hello everybody, this is John Witz Gaming, bringing you another part of Elder Scrolls Online ELSWEYR. Let's play! Alright, in this episode we're gonna go to Rivenhold. Let's see, where do I gotta go? Okay, so over here. Let's go. With the vines, that's cool. Uh-oh.
Stendarr see you safely to your rest.
Hi, girl.
Ready to ride.
Time to hunt the hunter, Sarazi. We quarry no glory.
We require no glory.
Stendarr keep us safe. Your children walk a dangerous... We're in this together.
Oh, come on!
I'm not doing so well.
Look at these structures. That's awesome. I'm gonna have to come back. like I said in the last video, I'm just trying to finish the main story. I'm gonna come back and do the zone stuff later on. Yeah, gotta keep going straight. There's the freaking dragon. No. Uh-oh. Oh no. Go, go. I'm not ready for a dragon yet. So, please, like and subscribe. And, whoa. What is that? See, are we almost there? So. Oh, wow.
Looking forward to seeing what you make of that.
River hole. Oh, wow. That's cool. Alright, well, there's the main mission. I'm gonna go do the main mission here, but I wanna go check this out for a minute. And this is cool. So this is Riverhold, huh? Right? Yep, Riverhold. Cool. Look at the architect. It's a cheat. That's cool. Alright, let's go. See about the main mission. The graphics are pretty cool in this zone.
Ah, there you are. Spare a moment for a chit-chat?
Yeah, of course. Codwell.
If we we've had this conversation already, then I wanted to thank you for the useful advice. But if I haven't seen you since our talk at that mysterious gravestone, which seems much more likely, then I could really use your help.
I just got back, Cabo. Tell me what's wrong.
Did I mention the dreams? Visions, really? They come and go without warning, like seeing through someone else's eyes. Quite disconcerting in an interesting sort of way. Anyway, my trusty shovel and I, we searched that entire grave, and it was gone.
Gone? What was gone?
The betrayer's head, the dreams, the visions, they drew me there, but someone got to it before I did. I have the strangest sensation in the pit of my tummy. It could be the cobweb porridge I had for breakfast, or something bad is about to happen.
You think the betrayer's head has something to do with the dragons?
Well, that's sort of like leaping from the cliffs of failure without a rope, or at least without tying the end off first. I can't tell you how many times I've made that mistake. Oh, Abner wants to see you. He's in the town hall with the cat general.
I'll go see Abner. The hall. Abner.
At this point, we need to come up with a plan that takes into account Euraxians, necromancers, and dragons. I proposed a few options, but Gareshri wasn't sold on any of them. Tell me, what of Chimera and the source of the undead?
Chimera and I killed the necromancer in the mountain, but Exera has an army of them.
You paint a troubling picture, my friend. Still, we need to celebrate every victory we achieve. I fear such triumphs will be few and far between. Do you have anything else to report?
I spoke to Dragon Malamira. He said that Exera was their puppy. He told us to leave elsewhere.
My half-sister likes to think that she's in charge. She won't take kindly to being called a puppet. As for leaving elsewhere, I think not. Obviously, this Mulamnir fears us. Otherwise, the dragon wouldn't have deigned to talk to you.
Have you spoken to Caldwell? He's worried about that disturbed grave where you sent me to meet him.
Every conversation I have with Cadwell makes my head throb, but one mystery at a time, if you please. Now, if only I could get my half-sister to listen to reason and see that the dragons are using her.
Why not try that? Let's go talk to your half-sister, Ramen.
Apali? I may not like her, but we are family. Besides, it would give the Khajiit time to regroup. You're beginning to think like a Tharn, my friend. Here, take this. Gareshri gave it to me, but I refuse to accept payment for my services.
Okay. Inventory. Okay. I'll never use destroy. I'll never use axe. Never use mill. Okay, I'll never. Ooh, ice staff. Better keep that.
If my half-sister a parley? A parley with Euraxia is a capital idea. I'll send word to Rimmen to expect us. I imagine my half-sister will treat us as befits my station and agree to the meeting. Attend to any other matters if you must, then see me when you're ready to leave.
We should come up with a plan for negotiation with Euraxia.
It just so happens I already have one. It involves distracting my half-sister with wit, charm, and words she barely comprehends. Oh, and you. Euraxia never could resist a pretty face. You'll pretend to be my bodyguard and personal valet. Consider it obfuscation to hide your true purpose. We don't want to give Euraxia a reason to react poorly to overtures of reconciliation. Not that I expect to reach an accord, but still. Meet me in Rimmon and we'll enter the palace together. Go on, go on. I'm capable of traveling to Rimmon on my own. We'll meet up at the city gates and go to the palace from there. I'm relatively certain Euraxia will honor the parley, but be prepared for anything. She's still a Tharn, after all.
Tell me more about your half-sister, Erexa?
We're not very close, in case I haven't made that abundantly clear. Euraxia is an accomplished mage in her own right. My younger sibling has always been ambitious, but I didn't realize the extent of her aspirations until the Frostfall coup. About 6 years ago or so, while Emperor Varen was busy with his rebellion, Euraxia took advantage of the confusion to lead a column of Nibonese mercenaries into northern Elsewhere. She declared herself Queen of Rimmon and its adjacent fiefs. Of course not. The Khajiit call her the Usurper Queen, remember? Once Varen became Emperor, he had other problems to worry about. Same with Queen Irene. As long as the Alliance War occupies her forces, the Khajiit are on their own out here.
I always loved the lore of Elder Scrolls Online. Alright, let's continue the main quest. Talk to the Prophet. Alright. Let's go, we gotta get out of here. Alright. And that's the Upper Queen.
This one hates the idea of talking to the Usurper Queen. We should be stabbing her in the neck. Still, Nalado sees the necessity, even if she doesn't like it. Euraxia will almost certainly betray you, so be careful when you face her, yes?
How did Euraxia become Queen of Rimmon?
By marching into Elsewhere with a mercenary army and slaughtering our rightful Khajiiti rulers. Not only did the usurper slay our king and queen, she murdered the rest of the royal family. Her crimes, they swarm around her like flesh flies on dung.
Huh. Oh, well, he's badass.
A parley with the usurper queen. I doubt she'll agree to any sort of diplomatic solution. But it will buy us time to replenish our resources. Very well. Take Tharn and meet with Euraxia. In the meantime, we will rebuild what remains of the militia.
Why do you prefer Euraxia as a superior queen?
She marched into Anequina with a mercenary army and conquered Rimmon. Her forces killed the royal family, and she illegally proclaimed herself queen. That makes her a usurper.
Usurper.
I pray I live to see her pay for her crimes.
Meet Abner. Man, nice armor.
Oh, I'm about to say this shit in there green, but I can't. I don't know if I do I ain't gonna put it.
see, where are we going? Okay, we're going over there. Let's go. What you grilling at, boy? What you grilling at? I gotta get some upgrade on my wolf speed. He's kinda slow. See, hopefully I'm going the right way. This zone is awesome. I think I'm just gonna keep making videos of this zone, and I'm gonna do every zone until Necromancer. So I mean Necro. So. Still going the right way. Look at that in the background. Oh, whoa. Alright. Oh. That's cool. I like that pet. Damn. You're awesome. Alright, let's see. Where do I gotta go? Yeah, I gotta go right.
Will the High Elves build our embassy even uglier than theirs? But no, this one shouldn't complain.
Yeah, you shouldn't complain. Man, this zone is awesome. So pretty.
Buzdal has been confined in
Whoa.
Rimmon for far too long. He needs open fields to stretch and run. Instead, he is forced to walk crowded city streets.
Whoa, they talk. Hi.
So, I recently traveled past Two Moons Temple. I hate to say it, but I think the monks there have gone mad.
What makes you say that?
They said they were chasing butterflies, but I couldn't see any. They were chasing nothing. It was bizarre and, well, unsettling to see them behave so.
You saw nothing? Odd. You mentioned butterflies. This one has a bad feeling about that. A memory teases and is gone. Ah well.
Alright, let's continue the story.
I expected sorrow and despair, but the situation here goes beyond even my prophetic inklings.
Are you sure Rimmen looks peaceful to me?
On the surface, yes. But peace through tyranny provides false harmony. Euraxia uses fear and threats of violence to keep the Khajiit in line, making them second-class citizens in their own province. It appalls me to think Euraxia and I are related.
Fear and threats of violence? What do you mean exactly?
It would be better if I showed you. Follow me and I'll demonstrate the true depths of my half-sister's villainy. Her grip on Rimmen is far tighter than it appears.
Alright, show me. Exterior keeps the Khajiit in line?
Very well. But what I'm about to show you isn't for the faint of heart. Follow me.
What do you mean not for the faint of heart?
Raymond's shirts for school.
Alright, I'm gonna follow.
Have you ever visited a Rimmen workhouse? They treat the Khajiiti workers worse than slaves.
Really? That's the one beautiful zone.
It's that building over there. For most of Rimmen's Khajiit, it's the only job available to them.
Okay.
The workhouse serves to snare the poor and the destitute, those who fall behind on their debts. They come here to find employment and earn a decent wage, but the costs deducted to pay for room and board leave them worse off than they were before.
The workhouse accepts only Khajiit workers?
One of the first things Euraxia did after declaring herself queen was to institute tariffs and fines that apply only to Khajiiti citizens. No one else needs the workhouse. A cruel tactic, but effective.
There's nothing the Khajiit can do?
The Rimmen Khajiit? No. Any complaints incur fines for causing a public disturbance or some other inane ordinance. No one wants to risk falling even further into debt. It's ingenious. Monstrous, but ingenious.
It sounds like slavery.
Oh, Euraxia is clever. She pays the Khajiiti, and the workhouse isn't technically a prison. On the surface, it appears to be a place that helps society's unfortunates, but underneath, it's slavery without any of the uncomfortable trappings.
Let's move on.
Now, let's visit the Rimmen marketplace.
Whoa, dude, you're like on the move. Beautiful, look
Take
at
a
this.
look around. Business seems to be thriving, but appearances can be deceiving.
Yeah, cool. Alright.
It may be hard to see, but the Khajiiti merchants struggle to keep their stalls open, while the less bestial business people rake in the profits. Euraxia would have you believe it's a matter of work ethic, but we know better.
You're saying the Khajiit merchants are threatened treated unfairly?
Unfairly doesn't begin to cover it. Khajiiti merchants must deal with high tariffs, extra inspection fees, costly licenses. Euraxia's squeezing them for every piece of gold imaginable. She even instituted a fur tax.
A fur tax?
On the surface, it seems reasonable to make Khajiiti pay for extra inspections to ensure their fur isn't getting into the products they sell. And while they do shed, it's just another way to discriminate against the rightful citizens of this land.
Let's move on.
Come along. I want to show you the improvements Euraxia made to the palace wall.
I'm loving the Khajiit freaking palaces. This is freaking awesome. Definitely gonna have to come back.
See the trebuchets? Notice how they're aimed into the city below.
Huh. Why is that?
See how the siege weapons sit upon the walls? When it comes right down to it, you're looking at the secret of my half-sister's success.
What do you mean, her success?
How else do you think Euraxia maintains order and keeps the Elseweyr defense force at bay? She declared publicly, and has repeated often, that any attempt to liberate Rimmon will see her unleash the full fury of the siege weapons upon the city.
Ixaria would destroy the city?
If Euraxia can't have Rimmon, then neither can anyone else. She'd destroy the city in a heartbeat if she thought she was in danger of losing control. Of course, she tells her non-bestial subjects that only the Khajiit districts are targeted.
Can they really target the weapons that precisely?
Absolutely not. But the lie makes her supporters feel better. The Khajiit know that even a peaceful protest could result in the destruction of Rimmon. So far, no one has dared to challenge Euraxia's will in this matter, and for good reason.
I think it's time we went and had a talk with the Euraxia Thon.
When we get to the palace, let me do the talking. As the Elder Tharn, I'll demonstrate my dominance over Euraxia and negotiate a cessation of hostilities.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting. And where are we going? I'm taking it, we're going up.
Ah, here come Queen Euraxia's guests now.
I don't like the looks of these meddlers. I say we feed them to the dragons and be done with it.
What?
I know you. I saw you through the soul-shriven's eyes. You were with the fool who thinks himself the shining knight of Sirad. If only he knew what a monster I was. The horrors of Cold Harbor pale before my heinous deeds.
You're Codswell's head. Codswell's head?
I am my own head, yes. I am the hero of Sirad and the villain of Elseweyr, the champion of the Third Nedic Massacre and the Dark Knight they call the Betrayer.
You aren't the Codwell I know.
Of course not. I am the genuine article, much more real than a disembodied soul given shape in the flesh cauldrons of oblivion. But why do you presume to talk to me? I have killed greater beings than you for much, much less.
You're the betrayer mentioned on the gravestone?
Came to that conclusion by yourself, did you? That's what they called me. It has a certain ring to it, but I always preferred my more grandiose titles. Champion, Slayer, Dark Knight. When I am made whole, the cats will pay for what they did to me.
All right.
So you're Abner Tharn's bodyguard and valet. Not what I expected. I assume you want to follow your master into the Queen's inner sanctum, huh? I'll allow it. But first, I want to gauge the measure of your marrow.
You're one of their necromancers?
I am Queen Euraxia's chief necromancer. You may call me Zumog Foom. The other grave callers answer to me. And this is my familiar and confidant, Sir Cadwell the Betrayer.
Is that Cadwell's head?
Ah, yes. The Betrayer saw you when it looked through the soul-shriven's eyes. The creature you know is a pale shadow of the dark knight that once walked these lands. I exhumed his remains and reanimated him. Well, his head, it was all I could find.
Well, why did you dig up Cadwell's head?
My actions don't concern you. I just wanted to meet Abner Tharn's lackey and determine if Queen Euraxia had anything to fear. The answer is quite clear. Your insignificance rivals that of the soul-shriven fool, which makes you eminently forgettable.
Now about the rest of my body, O pestilent one.
You're...
Wow. I love the high ceilings. Look at that.
Presenting Abner Tharn, Grand Chancellor and Overlord of Nibonay, Imperial Battle Mage of the Elder Council, and Patriarch of the Tharn Dynasty, and his bodyguard.
Ah, half-brother. Your arrival, it's so unexceptional.
Pretending to be a queen is...
Hush, Abner, you bore me. Bodyguard, you look interesting. Come talk to me.
You heard her. Good luck.
My sources indicated that my half-brother's associate was somewhat taller. Oh well. Now, why in the world should I even consider negotiating with members of the losing side?
We came to warn you. The dragons considered you a puppet and they plan to destroy you.
A warning? How thoughtful. You do know that I defeated the Khajiit army and took control of the Rimmon throne? I am no one's puppet, I assure you. But why do you suppose I have anything to do with dragons?
A dragon helped the undead. Your necromancers unleashed on the Khajiit Defense Force.
Oh, how precious. I hoped my pompous half-brother would provide an amusement, but this is even better. I have a chamber set aside in the dungeons just for you. We'll play the most interesting games, you and I, until your body gives out.
You agree to this parlay? That means we're here under a trance and are free to leave?
Do not presume to lecture me. I make the rules here, not you or Abner. I have a special relationship with Mulamnir, an understanding. The dragons will secure my hold over Elsewhere, and there's nothing you or my half-brother can do to stop them.
You can't win. We will free Rimmon and drive you out of Elsewhere.
Enough! Zumog Foom, what news do you bring?
The Desert Wind Adaptorium has fallen. We move against Riverhold on your word.
Then the word is given. Now, half-brother.
Treachery? How could I ever have anticipated this?
Guards, take them to the dungeons.
I think not.
Oh man. Abner, what the hell did you get me into?
Well, I suppose that could have gone better.
Where are we now? Did we get here?
I prepared for Euraxia's probable betrayal. Unfortunately, my teleport spell wasn't quite able to penetrate the palace wards, so we wound up down here, in the palace sewer.
Did you hear what Euraxia said to Zerma Bohm?
We heard two things of note. First, Euraxian forces have invaded the Desert Wind Adeptorium for some insidious purpose. And second, my vile half-sister ordered an attack on Riverhold.
We need to warn Crusher Rand.
One thing at a time, my companion, one thing at a time. I need to recover my strength after teleporting us into this skeever hole. I'll need your help to get out of here. Then we can deal with both Desert Wind and Riverhold.
Alright, stay close. Alright.
Side by side.
Try to get out of here. Oh, cockroach. Oh, we gotta go straight. Yeah, I like the feel of this zone. It's so fun.
You got this.
Can I go up this ladder? No. Okay, I gotta keep going that way. Get out of here. There you go. Oh, who are you guys?
Restrain the traitors!
Ooh, 22 gold. Yeah. Alright, where are we going? Can I go this way? Trying to cheat my way around these guys a little bit. Oh. I can sneak up on it. Come on. Ooh.
Over there. The Queen wants them alive.
Yeah. Yes, son. Alright, we're almost there. There we go.
The way out, finally. I can't abide another moment in this state.
Oh, slow down, dude. Noah, get out of here.
Stendarr keep me safe. And my coins in my purse.
Where is he at? There he is.
Well, that's an experience I won't be adding to my memoirs. We'll separate here. Make it harder for Euraxia's lackeys to follow us.
We found the parlay was a disaster.
Now. Things actually turned out better than I expected. We know that Euraxia wants something from the Desert Wind Adeptorium, and we know she's about to launch a counter-strike against Riverhold.
There's no way I could be in two places at one same time.
That's not exactly true. If my power wasn't depleted, well, let's not digress. I'll go to Riverhold and warn Garrosh Rhee. We'll make sure the city is ready for the attack. Meanwhile, you find out what's happening at the Desert Wind Adeptorium.
I've been to the Desert Wind Adeptorium. What else can you tell me about it?
Adeptoriums serve the same function as monasteries in other parts of Tamriel. Desert Wind and its adepts are dedicated to the Jan Kaj, literally the Order of the Desert Wind. Note that it has numerous entrances, in case the main door is blocked.
Alright, I'll go to the Desert Wind Auditorium. Alright. Where is the Desert Auditorium? Where is it? Oh, right there. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna call it quits for this video. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Till next time.